I'm Eileen. I'm sitting in my cozy apartment, the silence broken only by the gentle hum of the air conditioner. It's been a while since the storm passed, and I've finally found peace. But it wasn't always like this. A few months ago, my phone buzzed with a text that shattered my world. It was from my ex-boyfriend, Ethan. He was 23, a charming but financially irresponsible content creator. "Hey, love. Lily's roommate bailed, and she's offering me the extra room for super cheap. This is huge for me. I need this, Eileen, a place where I can focus on my brand without distractions. I'm moving in there for a while. No contact for a month so I can figure myself out. We're still together, obviously. I just need space. Love you." I stared at the screen for what felt like an eternity, my mind racing. How could he do this? How could he move in with his ex-girlfriend and expect me to keep funding his lifestyle? In that moment, something inside me snapped. I typed a single word, understood. Then, I took action. I opened my banking apps and started cutting him off. I removed him as an authorized user from my credit cards, deactivated the cards, and set up payment plans for myself. I canceled his phone line, removed him from my car insurance policy, and closed all the accounts he had access to. It was a painful process, but it was also liberating. The first few days were quiet. I went to work, came home, and focused on myself. But then, the calls started coming in. Ethan's friends and family were furious with me. They couldn't understand why I had cut him off. They thought I was being cruel and heartless. But they didn't know the whole story. A few weeks later, Ethan showed up at my door. He was a mess, his hair unkempt, his eyes red and puffy. He demanded to talk to me, but I refused. I told him that he had asked for space, and I was giving it to him. I also told him that he needed to take responsibility for his own life and stop relying on me. He got angry and started yelling at me. He accused me of being controlling and manipulative. He said that I was ruining his life. But I didn't let his words get to me. I knew that he was just trying to deflect the blame. I stood my ground and told him that he needed to leave. A few days later, I found out that Ethan had posted a video on social media accusing me of financial abuse. He claimed that I had used my money to control him and that I had cut him off without warning. I was shocked and hurt. I couldn't believe that he would do something like this. But then, I read the comments on the video. People were calling him out for his lies and his manipulative behavior. They could see through his facade and they were on my side. It was a relief to know that I wasn't alone. As the days passed, I started to hear more and more about Ethan's downfall. His influencer career was in shambles, and he was struggling to make ends meet. He had burned through all of his savings and he was now in debt. He had also lost his friends and his family. I felt sorry for him, but I also knew that he had brought this on himself. He had made a series of bad decisions, and he had refused to take responsibility for his actions. He had used me and he had taken advantage of my kindness. But through all of this, I had learned a valuable lesson. I had learned that love isn't supposed to be a one-way street. It's supposed to be a partnership, where both people support and respect each other. I had also learned that I need to set boundaries and that I need to stand up for myself. Now, I'm in a much better place. I've met someone new, a kind and responsible man named Ryan. He's an engineer, and he's everything that Ethan wasn't. He respects me, he supports me, and he makes me happy. I'm also in a better financial position. I've paid off my credit card debt, and I'm saving money for the future. I've learned to be more careful with my money, and I've learned to say no when I need to. Looking back, I realized that the breakup with Ethan was the best thing that could have happened to me. It was a wake-up call, and it taught me a lot about myself and about relationships. I'm grateful for the experience, because it has made me a stronger and more independent person. So, if you're going through a difficult breakup, don't give up. Remember that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Keep your head up, stay positive, and trust that everything will work out in the end.